Hello and welcome back to another edition of the Pacific Business Brokers video blog, where we bring knowledge and information to you relative to business buying and selling. Exit planning is something that I'm sure you have recently heard much about. Everyone and their uncle is suddenly in the exit planning business. But like it or not, at some point you too will leave the business, either voluntarily or involuntarily. You may elect to move on to the next chapter in your life. Or in the case of an involuntary exit, you may have little to say. Unless your business is ready for such an event, you and or your loved ones may not benefit greatly from all the blood and sweat that you have invested into the business, and you're now forced to exit. Exit planning is not restricted to larger businesses. It is equally as important to small and mid-sized ones. It is also equally important to consider all key positions when exit planning and not just the owner and or the CEO. So what are some of the many things a business owner can do to plan for an exit? Consider some of the following. How long do you intend to remain with the business? In what capacity? How much money do you need or want from the sale of your business? Will your business as it stands right now be able to produce that if you were to exit? If not, how much? How much could it produce? Who is the ideal purchaser for your business? What does your estate plan look like? Do you even have one? These are just a small sampling of the many questions that one should really ask oneself. Answering them will set the stage for the start of an exit plan that will help you achieve your goals and ensure that your loved ones are taken care of in the event of an involuntary exit. Remember, though, that exit planning is a process, not an event. Planning should begin right now, no matter when you intend to exit, since you can only control the voluntary part of the exit and not the involuntary one. Yes, there is much to be done, and the sooner you commence, the better. The key actually is just that, to take action, to get started. Find a trusted exit planning advisor or a knowledgeable business broker on the subject and commence planning. Some key people involved in such a plan would be a lawyer, an accountant, a business broker, a financial planner, a banker, insurance agent, and yes, your family. Commence with identifying your personal and financial goals, yours and those of your family. Next, obtain a valuation of your business to determine where it's at. With this reality check in place, if selling is your consideration, together with your professional business broker, you can begin the process. If not, you will realize what the gap is between your needs and the expectation and the market reality. Armed with such knowledge, you can commence the plan to close the gap and achieve your financial and business goals. Such a plan could include the shoring up of your management team, creating or updating systems and processes, formalizing the appropriate legal and or tax structures, and all of that. You have often heard me talking about the value drivers. Yes, it's important to identify the critical value drivers of the business, something a good valuation should consider and a professional business broker should identify to you, so that you can then focus on fine-tuning the business in order to get it to what I call the state of change readiness, meaning it is ready for ownership change at any time, no matter what. Other things to consider could be the diversification of your customer base, creating a competitive advantage, or as Warren Buffett calls them, business moats. Cleaning up one's books or investing in taxes, as you have heard in my prior episode, and of course much more. Finally, the family dynamics and emotional aspects of exiting should not be overlooked. Leaving a lifetime of work and effort can be challenging for even the most mentally able. It is helpful to have a plan for post-sale, as the lack of such a plan could create havoc with one's emotions. While exit planning may seem like a daunting task, it is the most important task for you, your future, and your family. As difficult as looking ahead at the future may appear, such exit planning will make your desired future possible. We at Pacific Business Brokers can help. And no, we do not charge for such a service, so call us today and discover how a little planning can go a very long way. Thank you.